they had the sponsorship from some financial advising mob. Like, how many Tenpin bowlers need financial advice?
Correct. They should be putting a massive call out when they need something like that and go, which bowler can help us out here?
Yeah.
It does do, mate. So when I do see, I haven't seen Nathan yet, I'm going to go, countries were laughing at us that I'm walking around looking for shit for first aid kit.
But you know what?
Got chemistry.
But you know what?
He's the problem.
He don't care.
No.
And you're 100% right.
Yes.
But they don't want to listen to reason.
No. And where are they?
Oh, they won't turn up here.
He
Okay.
put everywhere. I like this one.
Busy, mate.
He's got to get bowlers first.
That's going to be his big problem.
Yeah, because I'll be more loyal to him.
More.
Exactly the same. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll put my name because
Well, you ain't going to do that.
I know
so
that
you-
won't happen. Mr. Jones working feverishly behind the counter.
My very best, Bill. Doing my very best.
All right, that's the end of block number one. As the bowlers make their lane change, we will give massive shout out to the fantastic supporters and sponsors of this event. Of course, Struddies, if you are after the best apparel for your business, sporting team, or just want to look cool walking down the street, contact Chloe and the gang from Struddies Apparel. Corner pin standings, all the live stream, all the pictures, sound, interviews, commentary, everything associated with the promotion of this fantastic ANC26 is brought to you by Corner Pin Standings. Sun City Tenpin, host venue for the second year in a row. Morty and his team have been outstanding, given the bowlers a great venue, great condition. If you are in the Sun City area, anywhere around Maroochydore, Alexandra Headlands, come in and see some of Australia's best juniors and some of the world's best adults compete over the next 2.5 weeks. Most of you would have been jumping on the ANC or Corner Pin Standings social medias, Facebook, the website, and you would see some amazing action shots, almost like you were standing on the shoulders of the athletes. All those photos are brought to you courtesy of Graham Morgan Photography. If you have a sporting event, wedding, school bar mitzvah, formal, anything that you want to capture in the most amazing photos, contact Graham Morgan from Graham Morgan Photography. He will be more than happy to help you out. Also on board once again this year, Suze Wenzel, Total Muscle Harmony. If you are in the Brisbane area and you have aches, pains, any sort of muscle soreness, sporting injury, jump on the website, Total Muscle Harmony, contact Suze. She will be more than happy to have a detailed conversation and sort out the best treatment plan for your aches and pains. Some of our more candid photos in the players area, just general crowd shots. You will see the amazing work of social media Sophie. Sophie does have access to the younger athletes, being one of those athletes herself. Everybody warms up when Sophie walks down with a camera. and of course our social media platforms, Facebook, the ANC webpage, corner pin standing webpage, all the promotional stuff that you see on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all of that is created by the amazing Becca Main. Cannot say enough about the outstanding work that she does. So massive, massive shout out to Becca Main for all the digital marketing and social media marketing that she does. Massive shout out. As we said, the bowlers will bowl 9 games of qualifying. We will be cutting to the top 10. Bowlers situated in position 11 to 30 will come back this afternoon. They will bowl a further 6 games, and we will cut to the top 10 from there. joined here today with the amazing Julian Dinham. Mate, fresh off a gold medal, straight into ANC. Tell us a bit about Malaysia.
Well, it was honestly a great experience. Bowling with all the best bowlers in the world, and to come back to one of the biggest tournaments in Australia, it's great.
All right, we'll talk a little bit about the teams. You guys gelled really, really well. Jackson, Blake, to be surrounded by that sort of local talent. I mean, you're a young bloke. You got a lot of years left as a junior and in the sport. What was it like being associated with those guys? They've had the international experience in America on the college circuit. To be around that atmosphere, what's it like?
Well, it's definitely great to get some, different perspectives, especially from Blake. He's been to America, same as Nick.
Yep.
He's been to the college world. It was great to get their experience on how the lanes play over there and how it helped me in Malaysia transition to those lanes.
Yep. Now, how do you control Nick? Because Nick's a bit of a live wire. How do you control Nick? I mean, I watched the footage. Nick just fires up. How do you harness that? How do you feed off that?
2 words. You can't. You can't.
Nick's Nick, isn't he?
Yeah. He's one of a
fair
kind.
enough. As I said, you've come off a massive high on a gold medal, an amazing achievement. To come back to a tournament of this size, how does this rate to you? How does this rate compared to, say, a Worlds? Like, same amount of teams, but the atmosphere.
To me, it feels honestly the same. Competing in a team environment, even though it's not at the same. Yep. To me, it still feels the same. I still got to bowl to the best of my ability anyway.
Yep. So, okay, that's fair enough. You bowled yesterday. Amazing effort yesterday.
Thank you.
I think 290 game 4.
Yeah.
As I said, I watched it on the live stream. I wasn't here personally. I would have liked to have been. What's brought on, I guess, what's been the biggest improvement in your game from ANC last year? I mean, ANC last year was not your best tournament.
Yeah.
Yet this year, you're head and shoulders there.
Well, obviously working with my coach, Chris, from Western Australia.
Yep.
I've been working on, sparing. Sparing's probably the most important part of this game.
Have you told Lockie Spencer that?
No, I haven't actually.
You need to.
I feel like I do as well. But yeah, working on my 7 pins and then also working on being very stable at the foul line. I feel like that's gotten me in a very stable position to, control all my shots and get very consistent.
Has there been any sort of like mental preparation, like mental improvement?
I wouldn't say so. I feel like I'm pretty the same mentally.
Okay. So for any of the younger bowlers, mainly the juniors, that think that maybe ANC's not for them or it's daunting, what would you say to them?
Well, honestly, just have a go. It's honestly going to be a different experience like bowling against, some of the best juniors in the world. But it's a great experience to, bowl with people that are better than you, see what they're doing and how you can improve your own game.
Yep. And do you think that attitude, like I said, in the last 12 months has definitely helped you out? Do you think that added boost from has helped that for you personally?
Yeah, 100%.
Awesome. Well, I know we've got a long way to go. We've got another 6 days, I think it is. Teams plus the Masters. Good luck in the finals. Straight through. Obviously, I don't think 9 guys are going to go past you in this squad.
I hope so.
So, good luck in the finals, and hopefully, we'll be doing commentary after you win the final.
Hopefully.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Alrighty, so everybody, we probably just heard the fantastic interview we just had with Julian Dinham. We do thank Julian for his time, and we will try and get that interview up on the social media later in the day. Hopefully across the course of the weekend we will have some interviews with a few of the junior bowlers, and through the course of next week we will be having a chat to some of the adults as well. It is good that the juniors or the younger athletes that are coming through are making themselves available and becoming a lot more, I guess, comfortable in front of not only the camera but also behind the microphone. Of course, through the Masters we will definitely be interviewing some of the bowlers, and through the stepladder we will also have those bowlers that are unfortunately unable to progress through the stepladder. We will have them up into the commentary box as well. We'll get their thoughts on the pattern and try and get an insight into how the lanes are playing. Bowlers are now into the second game of the second block, so game number 5. Remember, they will bowl 9 games of qualifying. We will cut to the top 10. Bowlers number 11 through to 30 will come back and bowl stage 2. That'll be at approximately 1 o'clock this afternoon. They'll bowl a further 6 games. Pinfall will carry over. We will then take the top 10 from that to make up our top 20 finalists. There will be some amazing bowling coming out this afternoon and hopefully later on in this squad. Kingston solid start, really with the front 4. Daniel with a strike, he's solid through 3 frames. Brian Kingston with a 5-pin. Scores seem to be coming from the high end of the house. Really stepping up, looking for the front 5. In game number 5. Kayla brings a 10. Lily goes wide, leaves a 2-4-10. Kingston with a double. Maverick Gordon with a strike after his open. Caleb Warren misses the 10 pin by half a lane.
Yeah, I was saying, it doesn't just no.
Well, if you're going to flag it, flag it. Ross goes wide, leaves a 1-2-4. We're starting to see a lot less ball reaction as the day goes further. Josh Buttigieg just keeps rolling along like a freight train, but just doing Josh things, I guess. I'd like to see him fire up one day, get into real like Nick Rajkovic mode. Sydney Forest goes a little high, leaves a 3-pin down there on 18. Perlo through the beat for a big 4. He's not had a great day of it. Ryan Kingston with 3 in a row. Musker with a 7 spare. Zoe Green goes wide, leaves a 1-2-5-9. Willie Lock with an 8 spare. What do you need?
Just a score correction. 36 miss.
Oh, good. If it's score changes and things like that, it's easy enough. After his 9 miss. Maverick Gordon with a 9 spare. Jen Starkey with a miss. Morning all. Oh. Hey, Brando. Tarek takes a 3 off the 310. Nathaniel goes high, leaves a 6, 7, 10. Zoe Green with a 9 spare. back with a bit more action in just a few moments from now. Green with a 5-pin, Caleb Warren with a 24810. Casper Ross with a 5-7. Dejan leaves a 4-7-10. Shayla Musker with a spare. Go away, mate. Spare there from Zoe. Jackson goes white, leaves a 2-pin. Peter with a 109, Stephanie with a possible 158. Cooper, even with his open, still throwing a possible 244 pace. Stephanie finishes with 158. Harper goes light, leaves it 2-4-10. Zane Perlo with a double. Kingston with a 165. Josh Buttigieg with 4 in a row. Ryan Kingston with a double. Maverick Gordon with 3 in a row. Buttigieg, Stones are 9 down there on lane 20. Zoe trips the 10 out late. Probably Grenham with a 6-2. Same Perlo, flat 10s on lane 12. Ross with a 6 spare. Zoe with an 8 miss. Saw that ball pick up real early. Sydney Forest opens the 10th frame for 201. Zane with a 9 spare. Caleb trips the 6-10 out Brooklyn. Emily Kingston rolls one up for a 3-pin. 233 for Cooper Mollett. Jackson Green with a double, possible 256 pace. Maverick slow rolls the 4-pin out. Zoe Green goes Brooklyn for the strike. Nathaniel with a strike. Full set on 12. Brian with an 8-1. Dejan with a 151. Caitlin with a 168. Emily with a 610. Zane Perlo goes high, leaves a 3-pin. Tarek Tunstead with a 3-pin. Sydney Forest opens up with a strike. Emily with an 8-1. Carter with a solid 9-pin. Gideon with a 229. 188 for Morgan. William Zachariah with a 233. Caleb with 3 in a row. Still on top in the boys. Josh Buttigieg's averaging 235 in second spot. Lockie Spencer in third. Cooper Mollett in fourth. Lachlan House in fifth. Casey Perry in sixth position. Remember, positions 11 to 30 will be back this afternoon. Jackson Green with a 235. Emily with a 4.7. Jackson solid through 2 frames in game 6. Evening. Jackson looking for a double on 11 and 12. I will. with yesterday. As I said, the usual suspects have done what you think they would do.
He's getting confidence in his shot. Now it's watching him.
Oh, Lockie, yeah. We had a coaching thing a couple of weekends ago, and he chunked his thumb up really, really bad. So
Even with Kobe, like, I'm watching him. That was closer to how he was. Get over.
too quick. That's that one that he pushes through, and the ball just doesn't.
Now he's thinking about how he's going to spare it.
Yeah. Yeah, there is not a lot of confidence in this shot.
He's going straight. Going to the straight. Yeah, this happens when he throws her out in the cross lane, he pushes it right. So you can't push it right on this, because as soon as you push it right, it's just going to...
Room right. Like yesterday, they had a little bit of swing. Nope. But yesterday they had a little bit of swing room outside 5. Today they got nothing. The middle of the lane is greasy car park, and there's just no movement. Has he gone to the silver bio tape?
He's got to move.
Is it the silver bio tape, or is he still using the...
Had he got something else because he fucked his thumb up the other
Yeah, the other week.
Yeah. Graham, I think, took more out of the thumb roll.
I'm waiting for next turn.
Oh, right.
I can't remember which one we just bought.
Oh, yeah. Because I said to Selena, try and get the silver bio tape.
Yeah.
The same stuff that Tyson wears.
Yeah.
It's this stuff.
Yep, okay. So we got some.
It's paper thin. It's paper thin, but lasts forever.
You just wrap your thumb with that.
No, all you do, because he's only got...
Yeah.
You would literally cut a piece probably that wide,
Yep.
half that. And then just, you put it on where he's chewed up, you just put it on, little dab of super glue top and bottom, and it'll bend and flex and stretch. Although Graham's taking more out of his thumb, he probably needs the flex tape. Otherwise he'd be tape.
I think got that. Got some scissors. Fucking got the first day.
I think we'll be chatted a couple of... Yeah, so all I've done is move the ball in line with...
Yep.
All you've got what you're aiming at, because he's bowling 7 pins, looking at the... throwing his arm out, that's why he was missing. I said, all I've done is just squared him up, so he walks on an angle, he goes... He said, now I know, he said, because... 7 pin to save himself. And he goes, oh yeah, but Billy said... He said, yeah, so he's processing. I'm like... No recovery outside 5. Yesterday, that probably would have come back. But no,
Phil, that is more the shot. Trying to soften it to get it.
Yep. That'd be nerve.
He feels a bit more confidence about it.
Get that. I like how 90% of these guys, they won't shift left or right, they just grab another ball.
Oh. I was saying to Chris before, like when we were bowling, it was like 4 balls or like 3 balls, and yeah, you just
It was like luxury if you
it's a different game. It's like, this doesn't work, let's fucking try this. Put it up.
a lot of the guys I coach, like, oh, what ball should I use? I said, house ball. Throw as many strikes with a house ball as you will with your own gear. I said, learn the process before you worry about the equipment.
Yeah.
So 99% of my guys will practice.
I remember when I came up to Cairns and bowled with you when I was training. I feel like the only thing I can keep on those lanes is where what's my bloody urethane.
In all fairness, though, they have found the oiling machine and they do fill it up. But the last until the oiling machine was broken, it wasn't washing properly, so we had no back end at all. And I'm still making my guys throw spare balls for their strike shot. Outside 5 and just did not move. Mate, he's got area. He has area now. See, bloody lefties. Got a shot a mile wide.
No coaching duties for you today, has been?
No,
Which team are you responsible for?
jigsaws.
Jigsaw?
I think I'll have 3 of the boys in this afternoon.
Oh, for the 30 cut?
Yeah.
What is it, about 181 or 2 average at the moment to make that?
Yeah, but the guys in this squad right on the money that are not doing anything great. So
First round.
that's how one he gets excited.
Yeah.
Because through the training session, he kept saying to me, how many in a row have I got? I don't know, man, I don't keep count. 10 in a row. My record's like 6. I said, well, over about 8 years' time, what your record is, all right? That's a chance. Oh.
Wrapping around it.
Could have been worse. He could have gapped it.
I'm really good at wrapping the headpin around the tenpin on a wall.
South Wales guys, they get behind each. I think he's sitting in about fifth.
Yeah, he went 690 for the first three. 140 for the first one, I think. 160.
Yeah, well, he's only going to throw $160 here.
Get up, ball. Straight up, guys.
See, this is where he's got a conundrum. If he forward rolls the ball to get it down the lane, he flat tens. If he gets too far off the side of it, the ball skates too fast. If it was me, I would probably ball down and play a bit quicker. Play more of a natural shot. On this, I would not be in a pearl ball at all.
It's fair. Everyone's still going. Yeah, if you
They got 4 minutes to get to the 10th frame.
we're going to at least 6 re-racks, 7 where it's not missing a pin, as well as 2 pins in the gutter. I'm not counting. 4 minutes is a bit of an arse report for 8 frames. 7 frames.
Anybody think this fellow was throwing 300 pace? Like, I like their enthusiasm, but has he got something that's not pearl?
Well, that's a standard pearl.
Doesn't matter. Has he got something that's not
He's got a My Dynasty.
seriously, I'd be getting something with a bit more surface on it. Preferably a solid, maybe a very stretch, but I'd be getting something solid with surface. And he'd kick those 10s out all day. He'd throw 750 for the back three.
Right, he was throwing well, he threw it early. When he was throwing the pod early, it was just timing, it was floating down the line.
Tell him in the 10th frame to throw it. Spear's almost as good as your young bloke. Alrighty, bowlers are about to make their final lane change for their back 3 games. Remember, at the end of today, we will cut to our top 10. We'll go automatically through to the final. Bowlers in position 11 to 30 will come back this afternoon, and they will bowl a further 6 games with pinfall carrying over. And the top 10 out of that will go through to make up our top 20 finalists for the finals tomorrow.
Everyone beat the shot clock today.
What, you got an apprentice? Mate, should be bowling by this time next year. While the bowlers are making their lane change, we will give a massive shout out to Struddy's Apparel for all the fantastic bowling wear that you're seeing on the live stream. Corner Pin Standing for bringing you all the sound and vision throughout the next 3 weeks. Sun City Tenpin for hosting this outstanding event. Graham Morgan Photography for all the great still shots you see on our social medias. They're all courtesy of Graham Morgan Photography. Keeping the bowlers on the lanes and healthy is Suze Wenzel from Total Muscle Harmony. Some of the more candid shots in the players area are courtesy of Social Media Sophie, and of course the great collages, editing and final promos are all courtesy of Beck Kamain. So a massive shout out to Beck for all her hard work. As I said, the bowlers will make their final lane change. There will be 3 more games. Then we will have our first lot of finalists. Alrighty, bowlers have made their final lane change. This is the last 3-game dash for an automatic entry into the cup final. There are a few bowlers on the cusp of the 10. There are a few bowlers on the cusp of the 30. There have also been a few of, I guess, the more recognised bowlers that haven't been quite performing as well as they would like. As we said, we will know in about an hour and a half how they have fared. Starts off with a strike. Morgan with an 8 spare. Shayla Muscat misses left, leaves a 1-3-6-10. Kobe with a 7 count. Shiloh with a strike. Cooper Mollett with a double. Shayla takes 3 off her 6 count. Hudson with a 7 spare. Brooke goes high, leaves a 3-6-9-10. Zachariah with a double. What's going on, Mr. Muscat? Josh Buttigieg with a double. Mason with a strike after his open. Carter with a 6 split. Casey with a spare. Rocky Ryan with an open. Sam Cubic with a 2-8. Oceani with an open frame. Hudson with a stone 7. Caitlin with a double gutter. Sam with an 8-1. Shayla with a 7 miss. Morgan makes his 9 spare. Cooper and William Zachariah both with 3 in a row. Hawkins Peter with a strike. Kobe with a 9 spare. Stephanie goes light, leaves at 2-8. Rocky Ryan shreds her up. Casey also with a strike. He's solid through the first 3 frames. I'll give him 5. I didn't have to. I just literally walked down and stood on the steps behind his pair. All right, so I don't have to have a chat to Cooper just yet. William Zachariah with the front 4. How are you? Not too bad. Young Jennifer with a strike. Chiania can't kick out the 10. Lockie goes wide. Sam Cubic flat 10s. Takes 3. Hudson with a strike after his 9 miss. Shayla with an 8 spare. William Zachariah flat 10s. Brooke pushes the ball long, leaves it 2-4-5. Maverick Gordon with 4 in a row. We'll go down and have a look. Casey with a strike.